All right, it's time for the speaker to go swimming. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm gonna be checking out the Soundcore by Anker. This is their Motion Boom outdoor portable speaker. I did receive this sample from Anker, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in the speaker or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. Here's a look at the retail box and packaging. Everything looks really nice. This is a massive speaker. They're advertising 24-hour playtime, IPX7 rated, so that means this can be submerged in up to 1 meter of water for 30 minutes. I don't recommend trying that out, but if it happens to get wet, you want to take it in or near the pool, that sort of thing, no big deal. Also, customizable EQ, which is really neat. On the back, they walk you through some additional features. You'll have to use the Soundcore app if that's something that you're interested in doing. USB Type-C, and we got BassUp technology. We'll be sure to try that out. Now let's open it up and look at the contents. Here are all the contents. First up, we have our product literature, followed by our USB Type-C to USB Type-A charging cable. And lastly, we have the speaker itself. Let's go ahead, let's look at this in more detail. Here's a look at the front of our Motion Boom with the Soundcore logo and branding and a nice metal grille cover. Here's a look at the left side and the right side with the Soundcore's branding there. Could have some killer bass with this. Excited to hear it. Up at the top, we have a nice grip handle with Soundcore's logo and branding. All of our different button and control options right here. This does feature TWS. If you want to grab two of these, pair them together for nice surround sound, you can do that. We have our control button right there to set that up. Here's a quick peek at the back side. Let's pull this tab open to reveal a USB Type-C port and a USB Type-A. The Type-C is for input to charge this speaker, but we have our IQ USB, so we can actually use the built-in battery to charge other devices with that Type-A port. This has a 10,000 milliamp hour battery, so technically it's just a power bank that also can play your music, right? So pretty impressive stuff. Now let's go ahead, let's power it on and set it up. So to set up your Motion Boom, go ahead, press the power button here. This light should be blinking and you'll be ready to connect to your device via Bluetooth. This does support Bluetooth 5.0. That's backwards compatible with all other versions of Bluetooth. If it's not, just hold down this button to get it to flash so you can find the device in your Bluetooth settings. So in our case, it shows up as the Soundcore Motion Boom. So we are connected. We can start streaming and playing music right now. But while we're connected, let's go ahead, let's get the Soundcore app downloaded and let's go over some of those settings for this speaker. So we're in the Soundcore app. Again, it's a free app for iOS and Android devices. This is the main home screen you'll be at where you can view your connected Soundcore devices. So in this case, we have the Motion Boom right here. If you don't have it connected, just select the add device, choose your device, follow the prompts, and you'll be all set and ready to go. So let's go into our Motion Boom right here. We have a prompt showing us in the top right-hand corner. We have our device settings, current firmware, serial number, voice prompt, auto power off settings right here, 5, 10, 30, or 60 minutes. Firmware update, we're up to date. We can disconnect it. We can view our user manual digitally. Then we have our play pause. We also have our battery status indicator. And then we have our equalizer settings. So this is pretty neat. We have different options depending on maybe the content that you're listening to. We also have a custom EQ setting. So if you're an audio snob, you can adjust this yourself. Then we have our options to manage those, right? So we could do a couple different custom. Maybe you have like custom hip hop, custom lo-fi. You get the idea there. You want to get the sound exactly how you want it. Pick and choose your presets or make your own. Pretty neat. So that's the app. Let's go ahead, let's give it a listen now, and let's cycle through some of these different presets. So the song we're gonna listen to first is called Dripping with Ice by Music Chef. Music Chef is home to DMCA free and stream safe music for content creators. So let's go ahead, let's give it a listen for a couple of seconds. We'll turn our bass mode on and off so you can get a feel for how everything's gonna sound. We'll have it at max volume as well. And then I'll cycle through a couple of different of the preset options, so we'll sample those with this particular song. So we have our little Soundcore multi-function button here. Press it one time, that'll play or pause your music. So let's just jump right in. Sounds so good. I love it. Should we do a little like shoulder carry? Oh yeah, we got that bass bumping, baby. Look at that. Sounds so good. All right. Definitely like it better with it on. Noticeable difference. Just sounds a little bit richer. Is that the best way to say that? Not bad either way though. But if you want that bass, you know what to do. All right, let's go through some of the presets now. This is the signature one. This is for voice. Treble boost. And then get loud. Treble boost. And signature sound. I like signature sound. This thing bumps. It sounds so good. Now let's go ahead, let's have some fun, and let's get this thing wet. All right, it's time for the speaker to go swimming. Before you get it wet or have it near water, make sure the back is covered. All right, check it out too. It'll float. It wants to float face down though, which is interesting. I wish it would float the other way so you could hear the music more. Fully underwater there though. Nothing wrong with it. Just blowing some water out. Don't have to worry about dropping it in the lake then. It'll float. You won't lose it, won't sink to the bottom of the pool. No issues at all getting this thing wet. Now let's test out the built-in charging feature. We got a Google Pixel 7 right here. Let's plug it in. There we go. Currently our phone is already charged, but if you peek, we have our battery charging icon right there. And the status changes, right? As soon as I plug it in, it recognizes it. And there we go. Now it can act as your own personal battery bank. So the Soundcore Motion Boom is a really nice portable speaker. They got this right. So great handle, easy to carry, IPX7, so you can get this wet and not have to worry about ruining your speaker. The bass sounds great. We also have custom EQ options if you want to use the Soundcore app. Don't forget though, just bring any Bluetooth device and you'll enjoy listening to music with your family and friends. Not much I would really want to see improved. Maybe in the future a couple extra USB ports, some RGB, wireless charging. I don't know, I'm just getting creative here with what I'm thinking. And then maybe like a tie down spot on here so you could add like a carabiner clip, things like that. But this sounds so good. Nice form factor. The handle is really refined and they did a nice job with its design overall. So count me impressed.